15 healthy dips and spreads. Dips and spreads make excellent condiments, snacks, and party food. However, they're sometimes loaded with high-calorie ingredients, salt, sugar, and other additives. All the same, you don't have to rely on store-bought products. At home, you can use whole foods to make your own varieties that are just as tasty but much more nutritious. Here are 15 healthy dips and spreads, with recipes. 1. Ranch Greek Yogurt Dip. Using Greek yogurt as a base for dip is an easy way to boost your snack's nutrients. In particular, Greek yogurt dips are much higher in protein than those made with sour cream. Eating protein-rich foods has been shown to help boost fullness and metabolism, which may aid weight loss. This recipe makes approximately 4 servings and tastes similar to ranch dressing. You can serve it with celery and carrot sticks. Ingredients: 1 cup 225 grams of plain Greek yogurt, 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder, 1/2 teaspoon of dried dill, 1/2 teaspoon of dried parsley, salt to taste. Directions: whisk the Greek yogurt, garlic powder, onion powder, dill, and parsley in a small bowl. Taste: add salt as desired, and enjoy. Nutrients per serving: calories 48, protein 5 grams, carbs 2.5 grams, fat 2 grams. 2. Honey mustard. Honey mustard makes a delicious spread for sandwiches and a fantastic dip for chicken and veggies. What's more, making it at home is incredibly easy, and you can eliminate the unhealthy ingredients that store-bought varieties contain. You'll need to use mustard as a base, so be sure to look for varieties that don't have any additives. Alternatively, you can make your own. Combine 2 tablespoons 6 grams of whole mustard seeds with 1/4 cup 25 grams of ground mustard, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 cup 60 milliliters of water, and 1 tablespoon 15 milliliters of white vinegar. Cover and store at room temperature for 2 days before enjoying. The recipe for honey mustard below yields approximately 4 servings. Ingredients: 1/4 cup 60 milliliters of honey, 1/4 cup 60 grams of plain, non-fat Greek yogurt, 1/4 cup 60 grams of Dijon mustard, homemade or store-bought, 1 tablespoon 15 milliliters of lemon juice. Directions: in a small bowl, whisk the honey, Greek yogurt, Dijon, and lemon juice. Serve immediately, or store in an airtight container in the fridge for a few hours before serving. Nutrients per serving: calories 86, protein 1 gram, carbs 18 grams, fat 0 grams. 3. Lemon herb white bean dip. White beans make an excellent base for dips because of their smooth, creamy texture. They're also high in plant-based protein and fiber, which can keep you feeling full and promote good digestive health. Serve this lemon and herb white bean dip with chopped veggies, such as carrots, radishes, and bell peppers, or use it as a spread for veggie wraps and sandwiches. The recipe makes 6 servings. Ingredients: 2 cups 520 grams of white beans, drained and rinsed, about 1 can, 1 tablespoon 15 milliliters of lemon juice, 1 teaspoon of fresh rosemary, chopped, 1/8 teaspoon of ground black pepper, 1/4 cup 60 milliliters of olive oil. Directions: add all the ingredients except the olive oil to a food processor or high-powered blender. Pulse or blend, steadily pouring in the olive oil, until the ingredients smoothen. Add more olive oil or a small amount of water if needed. Nutrients per serving: calories 147, protein 4 grams, carbs 12 grams, fat 10 grams. 4. Peanut butter fruit dip. Fruit is a healthy, simple snack, and serving it with a dip can provide even more nutrients. This peanut butter dip is loaded with protein, fiber, and healthy fats, and takes only a few minutes to prepare. It makes 4 servings and tastes great with apples, bananas, grapes, and pears. Ingredients: 1/2 cup 128 grams of creamy peanut butter, 1/4 cup 60 grams of unsweetened almond milk, 2 teaspoons 15 milliliters of honey, 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Directions: add all the ingredients to a small mixing bowl. Whisk until smooth. Nutrients per serving: calories 208, protein 7 grams, carbs 10 grams, fat 17 grams. 5. Garlic avocado spread. This creamy, nutritious spread can be used on sandwiches, wraps, and even as a base for pizza. Avocados are an excellent source of monounsaturated fatty acids, which may boost heart health. They also provide vitamins C and E, two antioxidants that help fight underlying cell damage and support healthy skin. The following recipe makes 2 servings. Ingredients: 1 avocado, peel and seed removed, diced 3 garlic cloves, minced salt and pepper to taste. Directions: mash the avocado in a small bowl with a fork. Add the garlic cloves and mix into the spread, sprinkling in salt and pepper if you desire. Nutrients per serving: calories 189, protein 4 grams, carbs 13 grams, fat 15 grams. 6. Buffalo chicken dip. Buffalo chicken dip is a tasty snack for parties and game days. This light version of the classic dip uses Greek yogurt instead of cream cheese, as well as other wholesome ingredients. Serve it with celery sticks or baked tortilla chips. This recipe provides 4 servings. Ingredients: 1 cup 225 grams of plain Greek yogurt, whole, low-fat, or non-fat, 1/4 cup 60 milliliters of hot sauce, more to taste, 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, 2 cups 280 grams of shredded chicken breast, cooked 2 tablespoons 6 grams of fresh chives, more to taste. Directions: in a mixing bowl, whisk the Greek yogurt, hot sauce, and garlic powder. Add the shredded chicken and stir until coated. Serve cold, topped with fresh chives. Alternatively, you can transfer the dip to an oven-safe dish and heat at 300 degrees Fahrenheit 150 degrees Celsius until warm through 10 to 15 minutes, or microwave on high for 2 to 3 minutes. Nutrients per serving: calories 122, protein 12 grams, carbs 8 grams, fat 5 grams. 7. Spiced butternut squash dip. This squash-based dip doubles as a side and a healthy dessert. It can be easily spread on bread or used as a dip for veggies. For a lightly sweet spin, serve it with apple slices or cinnamon pita chips. Butternut squash is loaded with several nutrients, including vitamin C, which is vital for proper immune function and wound healing. This recipe makes 4 servings. Ingredients: 2 cups 480 grams of mashed butternut squash or butternut squash puree, 3 tablespoons 45 milliliters of olive oil, 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1/8 teaspoon of nutmeg, 1 teaspoon of fresh rosemary, chopped salt to taste. Directions: combine all ingredients in a food processor or high-powered blender. Blend until smooth. Taste and add more seasonings if desired. Nutrients per serving: calories 140, protein 2 grams, carbs 13 grams, fat 11 grams. 8. Southwest black bean dip. This filling, flavorful dip comes together in minutes and is rich in protein and fiber. Black beans are also an excellent source of folate, a B vitamin that's necessary for red blood cell formation. This recipe makes 4 servings. Serve with baked tortilla or vegetable chips. Ingredients: 2 cups 520 grams of black beans, drained and rinsed, about 1 can, 1 cup 250 grams of corn, fresh or thawed, 1 bell pepper, diced 2 cloves of garlic, minced 1/2 teaspoon of chili powder, 1 teaspoon of lime juice. Directions: add the black beans, corn, bell pepper, and garlic to a small bowl. Add chili powder and lime juice, then mix until coated. Nutrients per serving: calories 153, protein 9 grams, carbs 29 grams, fat 1 gram. 9. Everything seasoning hummus. This homemade hummus is creamy and flavored with everything bagel seasoning. You can spread it on sandwiches or wraps and use it as a dip for fresh vegetables and fruit. This recipe yields 4 servings. Ingredients: 2 cups 500 grams of chickpeas, drained and rinsed, about 1 can, 2 cloves of garlic, minced 1/4 cup 60 milliliters of olive oil, 1 tablespoon 9 grams of sesame seeds, 1 teaspoon of poppy seeds, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, salt to taste. Directions: add the chickpeas, garlic, and olive oil to a food processor or high-powered blender. Pulse or blend until smooth, and add more olive oil or water to thin it out if needed. Transfer to a bowl and add the sesame seeds, poppy seeds, and onion powder. Stir before serving. Nutrients per serving: calories 241 protein, 7 grams carbs, 18 grams fat, 18 grams. 10. Smoked paprika lentil dip. This dip packs a smoky punch and is great for whole grain pita chips. It also makes a good filling for wraps. What's more, lentils are loaded with plant-based protein, fiber, and iron, a mineral that promotes blood health and helps transport oxygen throughout your body. This dip makes approximately 4 servings. Ingredients: 2 cups 280 grams of lentils, cooked 2 cloves of garlic, minced 2 teaspoons 5 grams of smoked paprika 1 tablespoon 15 milliliters of lemon juice 1 tablespoon 15 milliliters of olive oil salt to taste. Directions: combine the lentils and garlic in a bowl. In a separate bowl, whisk the paprika, lemon juice, and olive oil. Pour over the lentils and mix until coated. Nutrients per serving: calories 151 protein, 9 grams carbs, 21 grams fat, 4 grams. 11. Apple pie cottage cheese dip. This healthy dessert dip is sweet, fruity, and decadent. Its cottage cheese boasts 24 grams of protein per cup, 226 grams, making it an incredibly filling snack. Serve with apple slices, whole grain crackers, or pita chips. This recipe makes 2 servings. Ingredients: 1 cup 225 grams of cottage cheese, 1/2 cup 252 grams of unsweetened apple sauce, 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. Directions: mix all the ingredients in a bowl. Nutrients per serving: calories 119 protein, 12 grams carbs, 13 grams fat, 3 grams. 12. Mashed pea spread. This vibrant pea-based snack tastes great on toast, sandwiches, wraps, and even veggie pizzas. Peas are also loaded with nutrients, including potassium, calcium, and magnesium, that regulate blood pressure and may decrease your risk of heart disease. This recipe yields 4 servings. Ingredients: 2 cups 290 grams of green peas, fresh or thawed, 1/2 cup 112 grams of feta cheese, 2 tablespoons 30 milliliters of olive oil, 1 tablespoon 15 milliliters of lemon juice. Directions: put peas in a mixing bowl and mash with a fork. Add the feta cheese, olive oil, and lemon juice, then mix. Nutrients per serving: calories 169 protein, 7 grams carbs, 12 grams fat, 11 grams. 13. Cilantro lime avocado dip. Mashed avocado makes a great dip for veggies, whole grain or seed crackers, and baked tortilla chips. It's also a scrumptious sandwich spread. To spice up your go-to avocado dip, try adding fresh cilantro and lime juice. This recipe makes enough for 2 people. Ingredients: 1 avocado, skin and seed removed, diced 1 lime, juiced 2 tablespoons 6 grams of fresh cilantro, sea salt to taste. Directions: in a mixing bowl, mash the avocado with a fork. Add the lime juice, cilantro, and salt, then mix until combined. Nutrients per serving: calories 148 protein, 2 grams carbs, 17 grams fat, 11 grams. 14. Chocolate cashew spread. Cashews can be blended into dairy-free dips and spreads to make them rich and creamy. They also provide nutrients like potassium and unsaturated fats, which may help reduce blood pressure and increase HDL, good cholesterol levels. This chocolatey spread tastes great with apple slices or pita chips. The recipe below makes 4 servings. Ingredients: 1 cup 112 grams of raw cashews, 1/4 cup 20 grams of unsweetened cocoa powder, 1 tablespoon 15 milliliters of maple syrup, 1 tablespoon 15 milliliters of coconut oil, melted. Directions: combine the cashews, cocoa powder, and maple syrup in a food processor or high-powered blender. Pulse or blend until smooth. You may need to use a spatula to scrape the sides every so often. Pour in the coconut oil while blending or pulsing. Nutrients per serving: calories 252 protein, 6 grams carbs, 18 grams fat, 20 grams. 15. Pumpkin ricotta dip. For a sweet, rich treat with simple ingredients, try this cheese-based pumpkin dip. Pumpkin is an excellent source of provitamin A, which is necessary for proper immune function, while ricotta cheese is packed with satisfying protein. You can serve this tasty dip with apples, pears, pita chips, or fresh veggies. The recipe yields 6 servings. Ingredients: 2 cups 492 grams of part skim ricotta cheese, 1 cup 240 grams of pumpkin puree, 2 teaspoons 10 milliliters of maple syrup, 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. Directions: mix all the ingredients in a small bowl. Nutrients per serving: calories 134, protein 10 grams, carbs 9 grams, fat 7 grams. The bottom line: healthy dips and spreads not only make excellent snacks, desserts, and condiments but also provide a boost of nutrition. With wholesome, tasty ingredients, the dips on this list are nutritious and easy to make.